Sportsman knockout. He is a current Southern Area Super Bantamweight champion from Barnet, Spenser Oliver. And the champion, he's fighting out of the red corner. He's wearing the red trunks and weighing in at 8 stone 9¼ pounds. He brings a 22-fight record, 19 wins, 12 coming by way of knockout, 2 losses and 1 draw. He's making his first defense of the championship. He's the current European Super Bantamweight champion from Sofia, Bulgaria. Would you please welcome Martin Krastev. So, stand by, sports fans and Sky fans, because we're going to raise some hell at the sound of the bell with 12 3-minute rounds of boxing for the European Super Bantamweight Championship. Thank you.
So all set to go here. Massive moment this for Spenser Oliver. The support is deafening for him. But is this a step too far too soon? That's the big question in this fight. Oliver was inspired by the great Marvin Hagler, but he didn't have a championship fight until his 41st contest when he beat Doug Demings for the US title. This is only number 11 for Oliver.
Yes, that's the big question. Is this fight just a little too early for him? Is he a little inexperienced?
It's a calculated gamble by Spenser Oliver's camp. He's in the glittering grey trunks, silver if you like, the red of the champion from Bulgaria, Martin Krastev. He won't be intimidated, I don't think, by this crowd, Krastev. He will have travelled the world as an amateur, boxed everywhere. And he won this title away from home too.
Yes, he pretty much come out of nowhere really to win the title. There was a big shot that he did it, but he did it in very sensational style. But he was a very good amateur.
One other worry for Oliver is that he was floored earlier in his career by the Scot Sean Anderson. Does that indicate any weakness around the chin? If it does, maybe Krastev has the power to exploit that too. Oh, a left hand seemed to just wobble the legs of Oliver. That was a bit ominous.
Yes, it was. The legs did seem to buckle there. He has been very, very cautious here against Krastev. That was the left hook, but the right hand is the punch that Krastev is supposed to be very powerful with.
Oliver's battle plan here, I know, is not to get involved. They're going to try and do it over the full 12-round route to outbox their man. Normally, he'll come in and throw lots of combinations and be very, very busy. So it's a slight change of style, this, for Spenser Oliver. He's having to think this through and work to a different strategy to the one he employed in a memorable win against Patrick Mullings for the Southern Area title. But this is a significant step up from that, all right.
Yes, and you would say that if he's going to try and outbox Krastev, that's going to be difficult because Krastev was a very, very good amateur, you know, boxing top competitions when he was very young, very respected from the amateur game. So you would think outboxing him would be difficult, and maybe Oliver is better to fight in his style, what he does best.
That was good from Oliver. His most significant punch so far. Krastev did have to take a pound off at the weigh-in to get inside the limit, but then made it by a full 3/4 of a pound, so I don't think he's too tight at the weight. Could have even been the scales, you never know. Decent left hook to the body from Oliver, who's doing better after that wobble at the start of the round when he was caught by the left hand.
Yes, really, that's the only thing that's gone wrong for Oliver, and that just seemed to hurt Oliver a little.
second round. Due to go 12, of course, with the European Super Bantamweight Championship on the line. 8 stone, 10-pound division. No British fighter has won this particular championship, though Richie Wenton did challenge Vincenzo Balcastro for it. He lost.
Well, I must say, just at first glance, Krastev does look quite strong, is getting the centre of the ring, and does look as if he carries a little bit of power.
Well, Spenser Oliver has already lasted longer than Salim Mejkouneh in France on the night that Krastev won his European title, and that was all over in round 1. Oh, tremendous left uppercut, and Krastev touchdown and must take a mandatory 8 count. Terrific shot that from Spenser Oliver. Well, well, well.
Well, he really picked that one out. Just turned a long jab into an uppercut. A beautiful little shot. That really surprised Krastev there. Good boxing now from Oliver.
He found the target with the right hand as well. That has shaken Krastev's confidence no end. He was supremely confident that he'd retain his title here, this Bulgarian. He probably saw that Oliver was a fighter with only 10 pro fights behind him. But he's beginning to learn that this is a talented little operator.
Well, Oliver showed stark quality, beating Patrick Mullins, and he looks as if the confidence from that win has done him very well. This is a good start here.
Well, the fans here, they've come here in their legions from all around North London, particularly the Barnet and Finchley area, to support Spenser Oliver. They are now starting to believe, but let's not get carried away. We saw Neville Brown right on top early on recently against Nassim Sharifi for the European middleweight round, and in the end, Sharifi won the argument. And he took 3 counts.
Krastev with a little bit of damage to his right eye. That just looks a little puffy, a little bit of a swelling there.
Hook gets through as well, and Oliver having his successes with straight right hands. If there was a bit of caution, if he was feeling a bit tight and tense and nervous about the job in hand, the knockdown certainly settled him. It was a big round 2 for the man they called it.
Very patient, found the little gap in the defense, and then just turned that punch into an uppercut. A little short, sharp, jarring punch, but that was very hurtful. And really good accuracy, looking very sharp there. That really did surprise Krastev there.
There's a little shrug from the Bulgarian, but I think that really did take him by surprise.
And a hurtful punch that just under the nose. Very, very hurtful.
Oliver, who's been doing all his running on Hampstead Heath, he's even been taking early morning dips in the pool, is damaged by the right eye for Krastev as well. So it's going well early on here for Spenser Oliver. Certainly the Oliver camp feel that it's not quite as big a gamble as a lot of fight traders think, taking this fight. They've watched videos of 4 fights of Krastev, and they think they have the tools to beat him, but are they right?
Just thought he studied Krastev long and hard before he made the decision. He thought it was a calculated gamble, but he thought his man certainly had enough to win this fight.
Good strategy so far from Oliver. Fast hands, and then when he's landing the punches, he's getting away again, using his superior speed and mobility against the Bulgarian to good effect in this phase of the fight. And that last bit is in italics, in this phase.
Yes, he's changed his style a little bit, Oliver. Boxing a lot more here. Good foot movement. And this is he's normally pretty much a pressure fighter, but just using his head, being patient, looking for the openings.
Krastev has the centre of the ring, and for the most part, I notice Mullings is moving around clockwise. That's moving on to the right hand if Krastev can find it, of course. Oh, good right cross this time from Oliver. Sent the sweat spraying from the Bulgarian's face.
Two good left hooks there, and the second of which just seemed to provide a little wobble of the legs from Krastev.
Yeah, they definitely stiffened up again. Krastev does get through with the right hand behind that high-held guard that time. Oh, and again he rocks him with the right hand, Oliver.
Krastev is a little bemused here by these punches.
Near hysteria from the huge Spenser Oliver fan club as these punches rain in. He mustn't get carried away, of course. He must keep an ice-cool boxing brain as he goes about his business. There's some blood around now, coming from the nose of Krastev, a lot of it too. So apart from his right eye beginning to close up, he's now bleeding from the nose, and Oliver at this stage is outboxing it.
Oliver looking very, very good. This is good boxing. He's nice and patient, sharper to the punch. Good round for Oliver. He's looking very good at this point of the fight.
Fourth round. British challenger for this title, Spenser Oliver in the silver trunks. The red of the champion from Bulgaria, Martin Krastev. He was a good amateur, but he'd never made it to the Olympic Games, and that's why he decided to turn pro when they didn't pick him the last time. The fellow who did get the nod won the silver medal, mind you.
But I think we've still got to remember that Krastev is dangerous, can punch with that right hand.
Soccer-style chanting for Oliver, ringing in his ears. But you do get the feeling that the argument is far from concluded yet, Glenn.
Yes, there's still a long way to go, but this is good boxing from Oliver, giving Krastev plenty of movement, landing the jab well, and just beating Krastev to the punch.
What a very good young fighter this Spenser Oliver looks. He's really come out of nowhere as far as the public are concerned, I think. Certainly nobody taken too much notice of him until that excellent win over Patrick Mullings last time in what is a contender for Fight of the Year in Britain.
Again, Krastev made to miss there. Just in and out of range, Oliver. Scoring as he comes in and quickly back out.
Oliver is definitely working to a 12-round plan here. If he gets the stoppage, that would be a massive bonus for him. And he has already forced Krastev to take a count. He catches him with the right hand there. Bulgarian wanted to hold on, I think. Oliver didn't let him do it.
The right hand's working well from Oliver. That's giving Krastev problems. These punches are looking as if they're hurting Krastev.
See, this is a big plus in this fight for Oliver. He knew he had the boxing ability. He didn't know he had this power, and he's got him again. Right hand, left hand. Krastev's down. I'm not sure he's going to carry on here. He's all over the place. Doesn't know where he is. It's stopped. It's over. Fourth round. And Spenser Oliver, the Omen, delivers and becomes Britain's first ever European